Welcome in, brothers and sisters. Welcome in, Nu Soljet Community. This is Sis'Star Kola Soljet. This is the spiritual activation. Soljet now will be bring in and activate the spirit. Ashe. I want to give a special acknowledgement to my ancestors. We're gonna sit in the, I'm gonna sit in this energy for a little bit, and then I'll put the lights on. But I just want to take some time to just activate the spiritual force, the spiritual energy. Welcome into my live. If this is your first time, take a deep breath so we can begin to activate. We always start with a deep breath. I'm burning a poppy seed incense. The name of this live is Taking Out the Demons in My Range. And you do that by tapping into consciousness, by activating the spirit and staying in the flow. So I wanted to do a little spiritual movement, followed by the singing bowl. Not too much. If you own this live and you want to activate or resting tonight, move your shoulders around. So gently. Move your body. Nothing too complicated. Shay, take another deep breath. Slowly release it. I want you to let go of any pain, any suffering that you have endured, not just this week, but even this whole year. It's been an interesting year. So just think of all your challenges, all your obstacles. Let go. Take a deep breath in. When you take that deep breath, we're going to take it on the sound of the chime, hold it, and then release. But when you release, I want you to release all the pain, the challenges, the obstacles, the doubt. Okay, so I'm going to hit the chime. I have to take a deep breath. And then when I hit the chime, you slowly release. Ashe. Okay, that was our intro chime. I'm going to do it one more time. Okay, take a deep breath. Slowly release. Take a deep breath. Slowly release through the mouth. And one last time, take a deep breath. Take a big one. I want you to think about all of the joy you may have felt this week. If you felt hella good this week, take a deep breath. And then when I hit the chime, release slowly. Breathing out all of the bad shit and inhaling all of the good shit. That's what we do. Ashe. My name is Sis'Star, if to Kola Soljet, Nzinga a la Joseph, but I only go by mostly Sis'Star Kola Soljet. So I welcome you in. If to means light. Tonight we activating the light Soljet, okay? Now I'm gonna put the light on shortly, maybe even now. A little bit more light activation first, Ashe. When it's dark and you can't find your way through, this is a reminder to activate your light. This represents the soul, okay? The soul resides in the gut region, in the solar plexus. So we open with prayer or divine intention. My soul is something inside me that keeps me alive. If it didn't, I couldn't count five. It's here, it's there, it's everywhere. From the crown of my head to the soles of my feet. It hears through my ears and it sees through my eyes. It will never grow old. It will never die. It's truly my soul that keeps me alive. And if it didn't, I couldn't count five. Ashe, amen, and I mean. Now, I'll probably put a timestamp when I get it on Colography TV for those that may not be able to get into the spiritual activation portion. Put my light on. Wow, I'm gonna get a little bit closer now. Man, this has been a season, haven't it? This has been quite a season. June was crazy. July was crazy. May was half crazy. And we had a few good, moments and all of that, right? But we releasing all of that negative energy and all of these painful experiences made me learn. All of the obstacles made me learn in the waiting period, in the times that seem a little tumultuous. May we heal, may we turn inward, because when there's so much pain on the outside and things that are going wrong on the outside, you're forced to look inward. So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit and I'm gonna change chairs. But while I'm in this chair, and you guys can kind of see my webbed yoga pants. These are made by my girl Lita Hadley. Shout out to Lita. I thought these were kind of creative too. This is my yoga pants, my dance pants. And then hair, my cousin was like, make sure you show the top of it. So hair by to Jada Warren. I'm gonna show the top, I'm gonna show the back. Anyway, so yeah, that's a little promo for my cousin and my homegirl. And then my crown. I ain't telling y'all where I got this from. Go look for it. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap out my chairs right now so that I can go ahead and get started in my message. And I'm actually gonna be doing some readings. Okay. Second here. Quick swap out. I'm just getting started with this. It's going to be a smoother transition once I get comfortable with the new way I'm doing things, even a new angle, because I normally record in another well, I always record in my tea room when I'm working with Metaphysical Monday or soul activation stuff, spirit activation I meant, but soul activation, tarot readings. I do charm readings, energy readings, just intuitive readings in general. And this is the space that I use. I also dress candles and some other things. I don't want to go too much into that right now. What I like to do is tell a little bit about some of the things that I've experienced. And I may go through my charms and things as I do that. I'm gonna take my incense and I'm gonna stick it here on my green altar. Now, I got some different people tapping into my page on YouTube. I got some new followers and stuff, or subscribers. So I just want to tell everybody thank you that have tapped in, that have subscribed. But I want to be clear and transparent about my channel and who I am. So this isn't for you. I understand. You get me? I am Kola Soljet. I've been in metaphysics, spirituality, culture for 20 plus years. Been doing Oracle for 20 plus years. I'm a Reiki practitioner. I work with energy. I work with color therapy, and art, movement, just a lot of different things. But on this channel, you are going to see things that are of an esoteric nature. So if that's not something that you are about, you don't have to be rude. You can quietly, find another channel to watch. There's many wonderful channels about whatever you're into. But I just want to be transparent because I do dance. So sometimes it's different videos that bring people in, and I'm not sure what note you found this channel on. But if you're watching on YouTube, excuse me, on Facebook, it'll probably be on Denim Design. So I just want to say, as far as that goes, for all the people watching on Denim Design, most people know what I'm about. If you don't, now you know. And you can also tap into Calligraphy TV and join me, okay? If you are interested in the content. Metaphysical Monday will start again regularly. Like, it'll be, like August is kind of crazy for me, but I'm gonna still be doing Metaphysical Monday every week. I didn't do it this Monday because I had some different little obstacles, but we can move into some of the things that I wanted to speak on. So recently, I have this relationship with the beach. It is literally my goal. I'm not gonna put a time frame on it, but you know, my short-term goal, literally though, is to move by the beach. Not sure where that's gonna be, but like for me, the beach is a church for me. Um, I've always loved the beach since I was a child, and when I got into Ifa spirituality, that is the Yoruba practice, um, African traditional religion. But when we would go out to the beach to do rituals to Yemaya, to Yemoja, and for Mayafa and things like that, you know, I really got a chance to really take in the beach on this whole spiritual level. I want to talk about the beach because I just did a ritual on the beach about 2 months ago. It wasn't a full blown ritual. It was a more of a sacred oath and a beach blessing ritual that I did here in Southeast Texas. And the thing about the beach, though, is it's very powerful. That's why I consider the beach as I look at the beach literally like a church. It's a sacred space to me. It's very sacred. It's a place of healing. And this is why I know for the work that I do and for the pain that I've endured as a trauma survivor, there's no other place for me but the beach. Spirit been calling me to that for the last few years. So that is definitely the goal. The goal is to, just be at one with that whole energy. Because every part of the beach is healing. Every part of it. Especially when you're dealing with salt water. You know, from the sand exfoliating your skin to the water being cleansed, and especially if you're going to, you got to be at a clean beach. All beaches aren't clean, but they all deserve our attention, love, and light. Even the dirty beach, we got to sometimes give love and light to that too. But it hit different when you go to the beach for, like, I mean, the beach is always fun, even if you're not into the spiritual component of it. But it really does hit different when you understand the spiritual component of the beach. Like, I was so free as a child at the beach, running in the sand, playing in the water, just without a fear, just enjoying being in the beach, being in the water, and building sand castles, and all of these different things. But once I started practicing Ifa and studying esoteric things, the beach hit different. It's like it's a certain frequency. And like when we go to Yemaya and or do rituals at the beach, what I go for and what most of us go for is it's a release thing. It's about releasing things that we've been holding on to for so long, whether it's pain, whether it's grief, whether it's people, situations. I go to manifest new things. I go to give praise and honor to the mother spirit of the ocean, which is Yemaya Olokun. On this particular time, um, a friend took me to the beach, and well, yeah, but when you get into this when you go to the beach, I want to talk about the beach ritual now, because like I said, the beach is always a blast. In California, I grew up in California. I'm in the Bay Area, but there's so many beautiful beaches like Santa Cruz and Ocean Beach and Half Moon Bay, and San Francisco got these beautiful beaches, in Los Angeles, and wow, just all over California, the whole coastline, just these beautiful beaches, right? And I did get a chance to do much spiritual work throughout my 20s, in California. And we would go to the beach. I would take some of my students there and some of my friends and people that I was in a sisterhood with. We would all go, and sometimes they would take me there. Yeah, you have to be there to know it. But the best time to go to the beach is when the beach is quiet. Um, I normally go, like, between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. Sometimes, one sister was saying that even 3 in the morning. I mean, we got up at that time. I get up at about maybe 1 or 2, and we're at the beach by 3 or 4 in the morning. We are in our garbs. We are bringing our offerings, our prayers. So when you're preparing for the ritual, we already have in mind before we go. And I'm not speaking of a traditional, just an Ifa ritual. I'm speaking to in general the ritual of going to the beach. But we did practice this in the Ifa tradition with my family, with the family of people that, with my teacher Babatunde Kayode standing by always. But so I'm gonna just tell about an experience, and maybe it'll be easier for me to get into the story or into the energy. So me and some of my students at the time and clients, we went out to one of the beaches in San Francisco, and we had like a real powerful experience. Um, one of the girls was releasing her marriage because she had been holding on to her wedding ring. The man was already gone. He already had been, you know, he left her or whatever, and she wanted to release that. I had a whole bunch of stuff to. I had a list of stuff I needed to release. It's toxic friendships, toxic relationships, all kind of stuff. Uh, healing mostly. Healing mostly. We wrote the little things down like childhood trauma, just different stuff, that was prevalent. And I had another a guy that came out there with as a young male at the time. He was actually like a teenager, maybe like 18, and he was also one of my students at the time. And he was releasing whatever he was dealing with. It was a few of us. So whatever the case, everybody, I had different people with different things going on, depression and things of that nature. So we all went out, and the ritual went great. I'm gonna just make a long story short to get to my point, because it's late, and not that that because it's late that I'm not gonna speak, but because it's late, I just want to make sure I'm not just like rambling, right? So what I want to get to is the power of the beach, how powerful the beach is. We went out together and we were at the beach for hours, right? We got into the water. We did after we did our prayers. We actually brought in the daylight at the beach. It's like so magical. It's like one of the most powerful things that I think I've ever witnessed. Like I said, the beach is a church for me. And what I witnessed was, night becoming day. And it's like when you at the beach and night becomes day, just watching this moon. It was like a real beautiful full moon, and all I can say is you see some magical, miraculous things, from the sky to the water and how they interact. It's amazing. And if I did not have one of the things I've seen was so beautiful and so miraculous, if I didn't have a witness there, people would think I'm lying when I tell the sight of, the way the moon, how it looks when you can see this energy when it draws down to the ocean. I can't even, I don't want to go into it on this live because I want to get into this energy that I wanted to speak to that bring me to today. So we're doing, we did our release, we're dancing in the water, all of these things are going on. Like one person got a little carried away, so I could pull him back. It was extremely hard because the one is, he was so caught up and we were all so caught up, but this one was real. He just got really deep into it. So I remember that most of us were Latina and Black. It was Black people, and a couple of Latinas was in our group. And then there was one young lady. She was on a different frequency. She was Asian and white. And she couldn't really get with the frequency. She was saying to us, like, once we did everything, she began to get like dizzy. She began to get sick. And it had nothing to really do with the fact, I'm not saying it's because she was Asian and white, but the thing is, she wasn't, she was on a different frequency period. This girl, we didn't even know she was into some kind of vampire stuff. And I'm like, some real young girl, like she was probably about 18 also. And she started getting dizzy. So once the daylight came, it's like it started exposing stuff. That's the thing that I wanted to speak to about Yemaya, how the energy exposes things when you work with the ocean. Even if you're, not familiar with Yemaya, but you're familiar with just working with ocean energy, it has a way of exposing things. So the young lady couldn't even, she got sick like during the ceremony. The only one that got sick, everybody else was rejuvenated. And she's like sick, like dizzy and, like falling and stuff. And she's young, I get it. But she was also tapped into some darker things, some low vibrational stuff. And the ocean has a high vibration. Just being in the ocean or being around the ocean or being in that energy and hell in the air, all of that will raise your frequency, especially when you're conscious of it. So, everybody's on this high frequency. We're feeling great. So anyway, the young lady kind of explained to me that, that the ritual was making like she was getting dizzy. She was getting dizzy in our energy. So we got her together. But she was exposed instantly because Baba Tunde, or my teacher, he was like, "It's something off with this girl." He kept telling me, and I found out all kind of things about the young lady, and I have nothing but love for her. But she had a whole bunch of things going on, and I had her working with my lake aids. I had hired this young lady to make beads for my business Ocean's Closet at the time that I had, and the frequency was really off. So then after we left the ocean, we got everybody home because we rode in my friend's truck. One of my clients slash she's part of my sisterhood. And so we drove back. We had about an hour and a half drive from San Francisco. So we get back to the East Bay, and me and my friend just fell asleep. I went to her house and we just like fell out. We just fell out, and we slept for like hours, like days. So the first thing, not days, but we slept like probably like about, I'm telling you, probably slept about 8 hours, you know, and it's like this was supposed to be like a nap, you know, we fell out for like 8 hours. But the thing is, we might have slept longer than that because we wake up only a short time. And everybody that went on this ritual with us, everybody that came to the ceremony, they all had the same experiences like that too. They were all like, oh, you know, we were all drained. We had been given so much spiritually and had poured so much into the ocean and into our emotions and giving praise and, you know, at 4 day in the morning, right? Or if we say in the South, 4 day in the morning, meaning before day in the morning, you know. So this is still, we went out at nighttime. So the first thing that I know happened for me, I can speak of my experiences. I started having really intense dreams. And I was in like an extremely, extremely toxic relationship at the time. It was like so toxic, like, man. So I was really trying to exit. I was trying to get out of it because I'm going into, you know, different stages of me learning and growing in as a priestess and as a young priestess, as, you know, so a lot of things were exposed. A lot of people were exposed. It was just crazy. Um, and that's what I want to talk about, how powerful the ocean is. When we, um, I would only recommend personally the type of ritual we did to only do that once to twice a year if you have a lot of heavy emotions, especially because the ocean is going to draw it out. You know that, especially when you're working with salt water. Like I said, every part of the ocean or in that whole environment is healing. You know, from the air you're breathing to the sand you're walking on, which are crystals, which represent earth. And one thing that this one goddess was saying the other day, and I never really thought about it like that. She said, but what makes the ocean so powerful is because all the elements are present. All the elements are present at once. You have air, you have water, you have earth, you have spirit, you have, what am I missing? Earth, water, fire, even fire from the sun, you know, because we're out there charged up. It's normally summertime, but you can go to the beach anytime. Because even if you're out there at night, you still got the lunation, which is the reflection of the sun in the moon. And like I said, we saw something. It was amazing. And I may do a video on that. Um, but there's like this frequency that stays with you. This beach frequency is always with me, you know. And I recently went back to the ocean, and I can't really talk about what we did because it's sacred and it's also it's a private situation. But I will say, ooh, I don't know even know if I should have went here tonight, but I'm gonna just say it how I can say it. You know, you can start off as good friends and family and whatever, not like blood family, but like spiritual family, and go to the beach. But when we do the release ritual, it's going to release everything that is not supposed to be there. Um, the dreams became, and honestly, like I said, we slept for 8 hours. We woke up and slept again. And this sleeping stuff, it lasted about a week. Well, you know, and I'm gonna say this haze because it was like a fog, of spiritual fog, not a fog, but like a, I don't know. It felt like kind of like you were in this imagined, like kind of, I don't know, kind of in a theta frequency or something. It was real, you know, dreamlike. That's the best way I can explain it. It was real dreamlike. And I'm trying to recall. That's why I'm not looking directly in the camera because this was years, many, many years ago. Um, but I'm gonna tell you that all the demons came out. The demons came out. So we're like in this space, and I mean it felt so good. It's kind of like, you know, how you feel like you're still in the ocean because we were in there for so long and what we did at the ocean. So relationships ended, everything we put out there, it came back like this. And it took about 6 months for all of these different things to be revealed. And that's the reason I say that I suggest that you only do it one to twice a year because it lasts so long. The implications of the implications is long. The things you manifest, it's still manifesting. So it's not necessary to continue to overdo it. Now you can go to the beach as many times as you want, but I'm speaking to this particular ritual that we did. So I'll speak more about it in the future when I have it planned out so that I can give more. I'm not talking about that now because it's certain. I don't know if I want to share that. I may only share with my students or like in a private. I'll probably more than likely share the beach experiences in detail on a, um, more in a private forum. Okay. But I would suggest anybody that if you want to get to the bottom of like the root of like certain pain that you have, it even opens the heart chakra. I love the beach. And it's like it will expose people though. So people that you didn't see, people that you may be dating, um, certain friends, certain situations. It could be in the workplace or whatever. But I know for me that's how it worked. And I know for my I'm gonna call her what can I call her? I'm gonna call her Tina. So for Tina, she's a Pisces and her energy like is like mine. I'm a Virgo, and we were totally like everything I could see, she could see, and what she could point out, I could see it. So it was very deep, like looking in this mirror. And I'm so grateful, shout out to Tina. I'm gonna just call her that. But I'm so grateful for her energy and just how she, at the time we were called the womb warriors. Oh my God, the womb warriors. We were also called, I had a organization, or I was part of an organization called MO2, the Mothers of the Universe. So we did a lot of stuff, but this beach is nothing more powerful. Well, the beach is one of the most powerful altars. That's like a whole altar. Even my bathroom is dedicated to the beach, So we manifest in that. That's the goal. But if you're not ready to see, I would suggest, being mindful before going to the beach. I recently did a ritual, and it was in May. Wait, was it at the end of April? Like it was either April or April 30th. Yeah, it was like May 1st. And man, everything was like so magical, like the whole week, everything. But the energy started getting heavy when I got back to Southeast Texas. It just started feeling heavy. It was still, things going on, but I could see stuff. I began to see like people that I made certain oaths with, certain vows with. Um, the vows were being not being respected. Certain thing wasn't being respected. I found like certain people that claim they wanted, they was all down for what I'm building, which is the Nu Soljet Community. I was ready to do a nonprofit, and I had certain people in place, and even people that offered me to be a part of building this family, and just so many things happen. And they let me elevate a little bit, but the more people supported me, the more views I got and stuff. That's when, it just started. The people started getting weird. People that swear they got my back. Oh my God, I love this. I want to be a part of it. It was just so weird. So I had to make some announcements about some of these monitoring spirits because I can feel it. I mean, the energy is so I can feel it. I feel, most people, if you're aware and self-aware and attuned to yourself, you're gonna be able to feel energy. I can feel it through the computer. I can feel it through my phone. You get me? That's what energy is. It transfers. We all have access to it. It's a vibe, a vibration, right? But whatever the case, not only did I begin to see different energies change, they began to stop supporting and started monitoring me. And then, like at first they would be a part of the live bills, and they went from that to just being on the timeline. And this is old and new friends, right? People that's supposed to be on the spiritual vibe with me. But I get it because as a conscious outcast, sometimes people will support you in the beginning, especially when they put a certain, image or energy of what they think you are and what you should be, and they think that's what it is. They have their own agenda and want you to speak on what they want you to speak on and want you to rock how they want you to rock, and everybody follow the leader, and I'm the one who brought you out, and all of this craziness. And I'm not with that at all, right? So it was kind of like I was trying to ignore it. And I kept going back with my consort, like, what do you think? Telling them about, these certain energies that This is not right, not balanced. It's kind of volatile. And he was like, do whatever brings you peace. If deleting the people bring you peace, do whatever brings you peace. But then I found out it got so messy. The situation was it was never no real verbal exchanges, but this is all through energy. Like I found out that one of the ones I loved the most and one of the ones I trusted the most was one of the ones moving on me. You feel me? Like anyway, but that's how it always is. It was like a Judas kiss. That's how I feel. The kiss of Judas. But whatever the case, I asked the spirit, excuse me. I asked the spirit, I said, I feel enemies around me. This is why all of this is the way it is. And I'm now on doing my StreamYard on this bill because I could feel it like all through. You know what I mean? Just feel it. And I'm like, I feel like I'm in a den of enemies. My page is quiet now, it's silent on both pages because once I called out the demons, once I put the light on things, they all scattered, which is what shadows do. And I don't want to call these people demons because I'm not calling them people demons, but it's those lower vibrations that people allow to use them. I don't want to call people demons, but there are spirits that use people for whatever the agenda is. Like bringing that energy of envy and competition and just all of these other things that we really should be working together, right? But that's neither here nor there. I've done my healing around that. But I prayed. I said, Spirit, could you just please tell me and show me the faces? Show me the faces of my enemies. Show me the faces of my enemies. And when I saw the face of my enemy, I did not want to believe it. I'm like, no, 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 no. I couldn't. So first I tried to laugh it off. I even brought it to the person like, bro, like, I'm having these dreams. Like, what's this is kind of crazy because the first one was like a dream with this person and Janis Joplin. So I'm like, what the hell is he doing with Janis Joplin? This is a black revolutionary, just I don't know. It was crazy. But I just continued to have these dreams. Like once I even got the confirmation, like, okay, it's silly, we laughed it off. But every day for like it was a series of 6 dreams. No, I don't want to over exaggerate. It was 5 dreams. Every time it's telling me the same person is betraying me over and over again. And I just didn't want to believe it. But an incident had already happened from, things were already coming out, right? But it's almost like I caught it before it could be like a full out betrayal. But you just don't know, man. Wow. And I mean, I went through the same thing with family. That's why I call myself Joseph, because Joseph is one of my spiritual names because, in the Bible, Joseph was betrayed by his own family. And I have been, not everybody. I got a lot of family that do love me, but it's a bunch that tried to put me in a trick bag, even if they do love me, I guess, in their own crazy way. But Joseph is to remember and never forget that just because somebody is your family or your blood kin or whatever, that don't mean they got your best interest. That don't mean that they're for you. You get me? And so, in Zinga is to also remember it's the same thing. And Zinga is about, you know, and Zinga's different. I don't want to really go too deep, but I'm gonna just say this: it's for women to remember their own power, whether it's a quiet power, whether it's a loud power, rather just your inner strength that is so strong, rather it's your physical strength, but just remembering who you are as a woman and how sacred you are, how sacred your body is, how sacred your yoni is, how sacred your gifts are. And if you don't know that for yourself, there'll always be somebody that tries to knock you from it, or try to embarrass you, or try to disrespect you, or try to raise your garment, or try to lower your integrity. So you have to be very mindful. I'm speaking to the ladies on this part because Nzinga is a warrior queen. And I'm just telling you a little bit about me. So just a reminder to not allow my heart to lead the way when it comes to my power, when it comes to my gifts, when it comes to the things that God has given me. Because you can't blame a demon for taking advantage if you allow a demon in, and you kind of, you let people whisper and talk in your ear, and I really hate what happened. I hate the way things happen, but that's part of the illusion too, because you can't get so caught into the illusion and into what you want to happen right now, and how it should be, to a point where you throw out your better judgment because it feels so good. It's like these spirits always know what to bring you. When you're trying to make that change, that's why I'm talking about spiritual activation and spiritual warfare. When you're in a space where you're elevating and you're making changes and you're making strides and you're walking with the light and it's emanating from you, even you're gonna get all of those people, from the ex-boyfriends, the old friends, all of these different people that want to really, really, really pull you down and want to stop your growth, and even new people that swear they for you, right? But these are all people that's coming to block you, to block your destiny. And sometimes they don't mean to do it. Some people just low vibrational, you know. But one of the things that I want to touch on is that future faking, because that's where people get you at, because people will sell you a dream. They'll sell you on some future stuff. But when those demons arrive in the body or vessel of the people that we love, know, and maybe not even like at all, because the spirit uses people, right? So when these vessels arrive with these demonic energies operating through them, they're coming on an assignment. They're coming on an assignment. They see your light. They need it. People full of darkness. They did so many things in their past, so they gotta be out on a mission to destroy you. Because to be honest, instantly, I'm thinking that we're gonna be on some high vibrational stuff. It was an instant like, let's do this instead. Let's do this instead. But I was explaining, I need to be poured into. I can't be up all these different whims and stuff like that. I'm gonna just leave it like that. I wasn't getting rest, and not just from, I'm talking about from several people, picking my brain and trying to keep me on the phone for hours on end, and wanting me to be obligated to this, like this is what I got to do and give my energy to, when this is not only the work and the gift and the love that I have, that I give to humanity, is my healing work. This is also my livelihood. This is my livelihood. This is the way I live. There is nothing else. This is what I do. So it has to work for me, right? I have to have a certain frequency and a certain energy, because I got a lot of people that I got to help and a lot of work that has to be done. Now, I'm kind of like a little uneasy, I'm not going to lie, about speaking on certain things, because a lot of it is still raw and it's still fresh. Today, it don't hurt. Yesterday, it hurt less. All the days before, it hurt like hell. You get what I'm saying? And everything happened so fast like this. And as all of the people being exposed and all of these things that were falling away from me, it was nothing like the thing I thought I could lean on, the thing I thought would be there. It was nothing, nothing but darkness. So I learned how to shine my light in the dark. That's why in the beginning of the live, I had to shine the light, because I told y'all this represents my soul. This represents your soul, the soul. This is what we're talking about, spirit and soul activation. It's just so cold at how fast the beach will reveal things to you. I mean, I could go back in time and tell you something like, I was in a real bad situation, and the guy was just like, just using drugs like cocaine and all kind of. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that on the live. My bad. Um, Trying to fight me, as I'm elevating. This is a long years ago when I was in my 20s, and I'm making that transition and deciding, like, I was actually told, this is what you do. You got these certain gifts. I knew I had gifts, but I'm speaking to my role in what I had to do in life. That's why it's been so many years, and we rise and we fall. I'm still having a human experience, right? I still had to learn. You got to evolve, and sometimes you devolve and got to devolve again to evolve again. So it's a lot. This is literally the spiritual part of it, though. It's the things we do every day as regular people, and especially allowing ourselves to learn from it. The mistakes that we make, the experiences that we have, the shit we talk or don't talk. how we choose to speak, what words we use, what we listen to, who we interact with. All of these things are a part of your Odu or your scripture. Because every day we're creating a scripture or we're creating the Odu. We're having spiritual experiences every day that are being recorded. It's recorded by the universe in the Akashic records. These are things, if you leave a good mark or even a real bad one, these are things that's passed down to generations to generations to generations. So this is a part of our story, everything that we're doing. So you have to just stay in the thick of it. This is how you learn. It's not about being overly pious and all of that. It's about allowing, and this is one of the things that I did learn even recently, that it's okay to embrace certain things about myself. You know, be you, be beautiful, be all of those things, be real, say what you got to say instead of putting so much pressure on yourself to be perfect, because we learn about ourselves and we learn about the world and we learn about so-called perfections and imperfections through our deeds, through our mistakes, through these challenges, through our experiences with other people. That's what it's all about. But I don't want to go too deep into the stories because I don't even want to relive some of those things. And that's why I say I'm gonna just write a book or have a live. When you tell it, you just tell it and you just refer them to the live. Like, girl, if you want to hear that, you're gonna have to tap in. You know what I mean? But those dreams, the songs you hear, it was such a cold thing because sometimes my intuition works in a way where it's almost like that's so Raven. Like I'll just say some random crazy stuff. Like I may just say something like, this is what I actually said. I said, it's hard to betray me. This is the words that I said. I said, it's hard to betray me. I said, because you have to be close to me to betray me because I don't let people close to me. And I told the individual, I say, now you, I say, you could betray me. I say, because you're real close to me. And when I said it, I would never forget the look on his face. I would never forget the look on his face. You know how you see one of those movies when you're dealing with gangsters and, you know, people doing street shit and they just have that look like they finna betray your ass. I don't even care if they gangsters, white collar. It's a certain look that a person that's about to stab you in your back give. It's that same look. That's why I said gangsters, because y'all remember that video where Pac and Snoop is sitting side by side and Pac is just all hype and he going and yeah, West Side and we doing this and blah, all of the stuff Pac was saying. And Snoop sat right there looking all crazy with that shit eating grin on his face, that weird look, like he knew that this dude was about to be betrayed or backstabbed, or he was going to be the one betraying or backstabbing him, right? While Pac is just unsuspected, not even thinking. Because even when we have these gifts, and sometimes we give our trust to the wrong people and we think we can trust certain energies that would do you in. So you're not thinking like that, especially with his family, how it became Joseph. Who not gonna trust their mama, their auntie, their daddy, their cousins, their grandmothers, their sisters, their brothers? This is, unless you are just really hip to the game from the beginning, most of this stuff is done covertly. You don't even know where people are coming from and what their real plans and intentions are, you know? And I had talked to my teacher recently because, you know, as we go on this spiritual journey, we're not necessarily meant to always stay with the same teacher. You know, I have students that come and go all the time. I have novice that come and go, people that want sessions, people that say, oh, I loved it. I want to come every week. And they may for a while and then do something else. Or I want to go to one of your classes. Some come, some, you know, come to one class and don't come back. Some come back later, you know. So it's like that. But there was some things that took place, like I said, when that ocean ritual was done, all of the mask was falling off. And I'm not gonna lie to you. The way it came back to me, and this is the ritual I'm speaking to that happened many, many years, one of the rituals, but this one in particular, it happened very brutal. And that's the same thing that kind of happened now, but not brutal, but so sudden and fast. Like fast. Like you'll be thinking, okay, so say like you and your spouse or somebody get into an argument. It'll be something like real simple, And it just turns into like a fire, like boom, and you guys are arguing. It may go into a physical fight, it may go into permanent damage, but it's just so fast, like you couldn't even stop it. Like there's a spiritual force activated, and it had to happen, right? So it was bad. That time was really, really bad. It was very, very, very painful, very well, I don't know how it was unsuspecting, but all of the signs were there, all of the red flags were there. Um, it was a very cruel energy. You know, a person can hurt you and betray you, then they rub it in your face. They stick it in you to make sure you feel it. They want to make sure you know what all of the things that they've done, and they laughing. So they got the overt narcissists, the overt jerks, you know, that are just, this is who I am. Deal with it, you know. Yeah, I took it. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I backstabbed you. Then you got the ones that, and I think that would hurt me the most. It's the ones that have the Judas energy. Um, that hurts the most. Those are the most dangerous kind of people. The ones that can sit with you and build with you and love on you, and even if that's like your best friend, kind of like Bishop on Juice, how he did his friend, how he did Raheem, you know? Like these are people like that didn't ate at your house, or in some cases you didn't make love to, right? But you're sleeping with the enemy. People that you didn't share confidences with, business ideas, names of things that you want to maybe put on your brand, or just secrets, you know? They may have shared things with you too, but it's just very painful to be betrayed by somebody you think that loves you. It just, it's unimaginable. It's unimaginable. But I guess I want to say, if you do want an enemy to be rebuilt or somebody, go to the beach. Go to the beach. It's a beautiful altar, a beautiful church. And my next marriage will be on the beach. I'm like so serious. It's like if I ever get married again, it will be on the beach. It's beautiful. And but you got to be careful, because, like I said, if it's something you're not ready to see, then do it mindfully. Another good thing about the beaches is for grief. It brings a lot of comfort. The waves, the ocean, the water. But I say this with caution: when you grieving too much, you may want to go to the beach with somebody else, because the ocean has a way of pulling you in. The ocean just have a way of pulling you in. It pulls you in. And you can stand even on the shore, and you know how the ocean, before you know it, you deeper into the water. It's like you just going and you're not even moving, but the water moves you. It's a spirit that moves you in those ways, right? But if you have too much grief, it's like the ocean almost have hands. Like the mama, we call it Yemaya, the mama, Yemoja, the mama. You know, it's like she want to comfort you. So sometimes, people could lose their soul in the water. How about that? I'll just say that. You can drown in the water by being so grievous, so grief. Another thing is disrespecting the ocean. You don't want to disrespect the ocean. And what I mean is, you always want to give the ocean respect. You never want to just approach the ocean and, this is really, I'll tell to children because they don't know better, but even adults, you want to face the ocean. You want to be one with it, and put your energy and intentions out there, not just facing your back. You need to also understand the tides, how the ocean moves, so you know when the right time to come out. And I did want to say again, the best time to go in the ocean to connect, to see the most powerful time of the ocean, or to connect with the spiritual energy in its prime form, is when it's quiet. So if you want to go early in the night, you could go like 9 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock, between 9 and 10. But I wouldn't go later until, yeah, you go wherever. But I like, the best time that I found, the most powerful enriching time, is in the hours of 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. Those are the most powerful times to be in the ocean. And some of you know, some of you don't. But there's a couple of things that you can do if you are thinking about, we are still in the summer season. If you are thinking about going out to the ocean for whatever reason, rather, and the thing is, we didn't ask for betrayers to be revealed. That's the sad part. I wonder what prayer the people that come out with you are praying. I wonder what divine intentions they're making as you're supposed to be creating a bond. Whether it's a bond with a, like I say, a male and female, it's a bond with a group of girls and guys, a group of sisters, a group of brotherhood. What are they saying? It's like Judas. Like, was Judas praying the prayers? At what time did it happen? You start to wonder, like, when did the betrayal start? When did the person turn? Because it's always a definitive moment when a person turns their heart or their mind or their agenda against you. So one of the things that you can do is you write the things you'd like to release on the paper before you go out. You have these things in mind already. You pray over them. And we also circled up on the beach before we even got into the water. You can also bring something, like I said, one of the girls I called Tina, she brought her wedding band and she was divorced, so she released it. I don't even know if she was divorced yet. She just said, you know what, I don't need this because they were separated. He was already gone for a year. So you gotta just let go. It's so many things that I still can't let go of. But you know what the most tripped out part is? After all that I went through, I don't regret the beach ritual that I just did. I don't regret the experiences. I don't regret any of all of this stuff because, like I said, it was a definitive moment when people made a decision that they were no longer going to rock with me, the ones that made that decision. But they never left. It's all silent stuff, watching me. But my intuition is so sharp with, like I said, the beach was still beaching. And in that space, I saw the face that I had to replace because they wasn't for me. The face is. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna start it the way I'm gonna end it the way I started it. This subject. The beach is very powerful. It's something that I consider a church for me. It's one of the most powerful altars on this planet. It's where all four elements can be experienced at once: air, earth, water, fire, spirit. And yeah, that's my life goal. Is to live and be by the beach. Um, what else can the beach reveal or help you with? Like I said, it reveals things, it washes away and cleanses, but it's also going to get the junk out of you. And that's what I wanted to say when I said that everything was so painful, it happened so quick and so fast. Every time, though, every time. I'm only speaking of a couple of times, and I'm kind of mixing the stories up. So it's not like a story time because I'm just kind of speaking more to the experiences and not the incident, if that makes sense. Yeah, if that makes sense. Anyway, so yeah, it kind of speeds things up though, and you don't even have to ask. It just brings it to you. So of course, it's good for your skin. You can go for the beaches for everything. It's good for your mental health. Let's talk about that. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your circulation. It's good for your breathing. It's a healing place. That's the hospital. You can even call it the hospital. I call it the church, the hospital, the temple, the beach. So we also got to make sure we take care of our beaches, you guys. I'm an environmentalist. Y'all know that. I'm a planetarian. We all are planetarians, but I'm a planetarian with intent, meaning that that's why I said even the dirty beaches matter. All the beaches matter, because it's still that. It's still the ocean. It's still a part of Yemaya. And it's still something that some people use and need for drinking water. So just be mindful. Be mindful of how you treat the beach, of how you treat the planet, period, of how you treat the mothers. You walking around calling women God. Well, God don't like ugly. Men walking around women too. You shouldn't even want to call yourself God if you don't behave as such. But That's neither here nor there. I'm gonna just leave it on that note. Um, it's already been an hour, and I may go ahead and take me a few more minutes and just give some messages for August. You know, why not? You guys heard me, listen to me speak. So for those that want to stick around. Now the part that's hold on, let me see. Is there any comments out there? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. Hey Shaylee. I didn't know you. I couldn't even see. I'm like, I can't see any comments, but I see now. Thank you for tapping in and still supporting Queen. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a few messages. Thank you to everybody that's tapped in. I've seen several people come in and out, and some still there. Anybody that want me to see them, though, leave a comment. I can't see it on YouTube yet, so as a matter of fact, is it even airing on YouTube? I mean, not YouTube, on Facebook. Give me one moment. Let me see if my live is showing. If it's not, I'm about to start it now. Oh, it is. Look at that. Cool. Okay. Anyway, I appreciate you too, Queen. Wow. Metaphysical Monday. That's another thing. So also with that, so much confusion. I don't know. And if people don't communicate, you only left to know what, you know, I can only speculate what the spirit give me and by the actions a person take. So when the metaversary happened, that was a whole nother exposed. And still in that ocean energy though, right? Still in that ocean energy. Yeah. So I'm gonna see what comes out. And this is just some general reads looking at August, month of August. We're in Leo season. Happy birthday to any Leos out there. I'm a Leo moon. That's why I'm rocking that Leo fire energy. I love my moon season. Leo season can be rough sometimes though, so we have to watch our temperaments. Definitely watch our temperaments. Mercury's also in retrograde as of yesterday or day before now because it's morning time. So as of the 5th, I did a spiritual activation when I started this video. So if you didn't get a chance to see that, anybody that want to tap into the movement and meditation part, start the video over or watch the replay when you can. And if you're not subscribed to Colography TV on YouTube, please give me a subscribe if you're dealing with the content. If you like the content, hit like. You can also share the live to show support. It's not a requirement, but it is a nice thing to do. You have first house of your moon and rising is Leo. First card say start a YouTube channel. That's funny because that's exactly what I'm doing. It may be also something somebody else could be called to do. It says, what are you waiting for? Get started. They will watch. And I was just speaking to that. Come to Calligraphy TV again, you guys. Calligraphy TV, YouTube. Show love, subscribe. If you want to find me on TikTok, then it's under Nu Soljet Community. Nu_Soljet Community. NU_Soljet Community. We got mind games. Okay, yeah, that's in the air. That's definitely in the air. That's part of that energy. Because there's more of it coming out, believe me. I know people, they just started scattering like roaches when I was talking about those monitoring spirits on that other live I did. And they've been in a hole, they've been in a dark hole ever since I brought that up. You shine a light on roaches, they be like anyway. So somebody playing mind games. So if you're dealing with certain relationships, it's talking about people that do bait and switch techniques, gaslighting tactics, lying and manipulating. That's definitely in the air. Um, Talks about a bad wedding, looking at a bad relationship. Somebody could also be in a bad wedding and they're wanting to marry somebody else. Ain't that something? Somebody could have married somebody else or made a proposal while they're still married. Ain't that something? The bad wedding. And then they say, let's get married. So some people could be getting married actually. This is talking about new solid partnerships coming in, relationships, successful unions. One hand shakes. This is interesting though, because I wouldn't wait and postpone. I would watch my dates before literally getting married or making the deals because we are in retrograde. So things could reverse where it says let's get married and backdoor with bad wedding. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes we gotta be mindful of I'm gonna just say this month, don't jump fast. No, people, whoever's listening that this message resonate with, take your time with new situations, especially, or with fragile situations, have that good conversation. Communication is definitely, definitely, definitely important. Definitely needed. It talks about a covert narc. Somebody could have lost their job, be looking for a job, losing their job. Somebody could have got dumped, just straight up. Okay, your services are no longer needed. That's cold. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius watching the live. You could be dating a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or you yourself can be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. One of those signs could have again just broken up in a relationship, whether they did the dump or was the dumpee. It talks about somebody that could have also lost a job or lost their position. Even if it's not a job, it could have been a certain position, like, you might have been like adminning for somebody or volunteering somewhere or whatever. Right now, because of the betrayal energy that's in the air, it says keep it to yourself. So, even if somebody is no longer with you, and y'all have certain confidences that y'all may have traded, it speaks to keep that confidence. Don't betray that trust. Especially if you already been on the road to betrayal. You shared information with each other. You shared pictures. You shared memories. Whatever it is, you might have told somebody whatever you might have had health conditions and you shared that with a person, or they shared it with you. It says don't spread gossip. This isn't the time to do that because it will backfire. It says don't reveal plans to anybody. Don't reveal your plans. That's why all I told y'all, ain't no time frame. I'm manifesting the beach. Okay. And it says it's also, I'm picking up for people that may be considering a baby, considering marriage, but pregnancy in particular, it says keep the pregnancy to yourself. Okay. People that could be pregnant now or find out about a pregnancy, keep the pregnancy to yourself. I definitely see a marriage. Somebody will be getting engaged or married. I see I do. We had the let's get married, but I also see I do. So during this season, not just Leo season, but this season that we're in right now, I'm gonna say all the way till spring. I see a lot of people finding people, recharging, rekindling with people, soulmate energy out there. It could be twin flames also, so be careful. Certain relationships that may not last. Oh, for some people, they're dealing with baby mama drama, and that's part of where the bad wedding is coming from. That's why I said it could be somebody that's actually in two relationships or was in two relationships because they got one that they may wish like they were more aligned with, like let's get married, versus being in a bad wedding. Because whoever this baby mama is, she talks very, very bad to this man. She could also be crazy, like the stalker type. I don't know, it's crazy. The type that like to fight, just those kind of energies like that. It's not love, it's lust. Okay. And then it says the bully. Now, I don't know if that lust or love is for the baby mom or the new girlfriend or whoever, however that's going. But yeah, there's definitely some energies there that's somebody watching this live to be experiencing this. Uh, Somebody that will watch the live, take it as it resonates. It says, be honest with yourself and others. It's time to tell the truth and come clean. Somebody's been operating in a fake and a false energy, artificially sweet, not keeping it 100. It's a coke ain't it. Somebody could also have cocaine addiction. I know I shouldn't have said it on live. I already said it before. I'm saying it again. They could have a coke addiction, a Coca-Cola addiction. We'll just say that. Okay. Also, you may be drinking, like literally drinking Coca-Cola. Some people do have a Coca-Cola addiction. They drink too many sodas. So it's saying Coke ain't it. So take that as it resonates, whether it's Coke ain't it or Coke ain't it or whatever, it's something going on there. 100% fake. Somebody, I'm really picking it up in the personality though. Someone could have pretended like they're real sweet and come across as nice and all of this other stuff, selling you dreams, future faking, which I was speaking to before. They'll sell you a dream to keep you bound. Or one day I'm gonna take you to see the Riviera. One day we're gonna do this. We're gonna, like Whitney used to say, they used to tell me we'd run away together. Love gives you the right to be free. They said be patient, just wait a little longer. But that's just the old fantasy. You know what I mean? It was never real to begin with. It was just something to keep on getting that yoni, to keep on getting that energy, or that whatever you get in that magic stick. Because women run game too. I'm not gonna just put it on the men. Some people could be also in a verbally or physically abusive situation. It could be somebody that has a lot of anger, a lot of I'm picking up Aries energy. You could be dating the Aries, or it could be the Aries that comes across to that energy. Yeah. Could be an Aries that's the baby mama too. Could be baby mama drama with that type of energy. Oh, that's for. I'm about to get into the tarot. I just wanted to pull some of these channel cards again. Take it as it resonates. Look what I'm pulling now. Virgo. That's what's jumping out. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energies. Also, be mindful of a person that they could have been lying about the fact that they use drugs. I'm seeing it again. I cannot make this up. It's a drug addict. And a person could be addicted to other things. It don't have to be drugs. Some people is addicted to sex, they're addicted to food, they're addicted to weed, they're addicted to all kind of stuff. But whatever the case, the person could be addicted to you. For some of you, you may, for the one that had that stalker energy, there could be somebody that's overly obsessed like that, almost like drug. Shit, sometimes breaking up can feel like you on a drug hangover. Especially when it's dramatic. That's why it's so psychologically damaging. You be riding on a high and then it just boom. Like you be like, what just happened? Right? It's better like when that's why I say a covert betrayer or a covert enemy is so bad, because when you see an open enemy, you expect that from them. Even in your relationship, if you know your person is not right and you choose to put up with a person that's not right, but you already know that. You already know that. You already know he done slept with everybody in your family, your friend circle. If it's a girl, she done slept with the whole NFL and the football team, and you told to be this person, right? I'm being facetious, but you guys get what I mean. We chose that. You choose it, but then we act kind of shocked, like we can't believe that this is what happened or this is how it ended. But on that's our own denial and just not, just being voluntarily blind. Especially if the person is rude, they don't respect you, they call you out your name, so you already know what it is. But it's the ones that pretend. It's the wolves in sheep's clothing that's the problem. That's the ones in this season that we must be mindful of. Okay, cutting in the 3. Wow. King of Pentacles picking up Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus again. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus again. Earth sign energy. Now, if this isn't Earth, this could be a baller, a person with money. A person, he come with money, okay? Somebody watching his live could be this King of Pentacles. Somebody working on their healing. Sometimes the King of Pentacles do come out as like Gemini also. And some, not sure why. I guess because of the work, because Geminis deal with work, how Virgo deal with service. So a lot of them that put in a lot of work, so you're gonna get a lot of money. You're gonna get that paper, right? This could also be that person that's serious about a relationship, like I've been saying. This is about stabilizing unions. Look at that. I can't make it up. That's the card is dealing with marriage here. This could be a marriage proposal coming in, a more solid relationship with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It don't have to be, but that's what's coming in. So take that as a resonator. For some people, it definitely will be that. I see Taurus, big Taurus energy, big Taurus energy. But some others, I'm looking at those that may be looking for a house, thinking about buying a house, trying to find a house, you will be blessed with the house. Even if you don't have the funds right now, it does speak to um, getting some type of a blessing. Well, you got to have some funds, but you know what I mean. The blessing may come in that form. The loan may come through. You know, this could also be a banker in that sense, or a loan officer, you know. So those energies are working in that way, either with a marriage, you know, it deals with contracts. Ooh, so somebody is really, really having a hard time right now. Really, really for a long time. Somebody can also be dealing with, been drinking a lot to deal with the problem, but this is deep, long-term depression. You have to get out that bag, whoever this message is for. You've been in this space for a long time, and I get it. I get it. I'm on my healing journey too. Some people are already healing. It says you are healed. For those that health is improving. For some people that had questions about even their physical health and just where they are in health, is basically saying your health is restoring, or is you getting better. Somebody could be improving from a health condition. And this is spiritual, mental, or physical health conditions. Okay. I'm picking it up again, heavy on Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and heavy on Earth, like I picked up in the channel card, same thing. Earth and air, okay? So, yeah, some Geminis in the house. Libras, Aquarius, Tauruses. Got that same energy again. Heavy, heavy, heavy on Gemini. You could be dating a Gemini, could have been dating a Gem. Could it be a Gemini yourself? So I'm seeing new beginnings. The Fool energy is coming out really strong. So it's time to have radical trust in the process. For some people, you will be having new beginnings. You may be going your own way for some people. This is Aquarius energy, as a matter of fact. Now, this isn't just for Gemini. This is for, the Fool is for those that are on a track of new beginnings, period. This is about new beginnings, okay? And that's the Fool. He's on his journey. Look before you leave. Some people could just be taken off to go somewhere and don't even know where they're going. They just know, I want to start over again. Just be careful. This ain't 1960, 1965. This ain't Haight Ashbury. Yeah, take that as a resonate. Haight Ashbury. Yeah. Somebody could be from San Francisco, tapped in. Some people could be thinking about moving to San Francisco. I don't know why. You would have to be damn near rich or homeless to live there. You know, with all of this baller-like energy. Some people be thinking about the Bay Area for real, you know. But I'm looking at certain conditions. This could be water sign here. Finally, some water come in. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I am not satisfied with the way conditions are. So I'm gonna just say to whoever this person is, whether you are a water sign or you are just in this space and you have a lot of water in your chart, don't get so asphyxiated with looking at what didn't happen that you miss an opportunity. Because some of you are about to miss out on something or somebody by being hyper fixated on stuff that's not manifesting, the things that didn't turn out the way you wanted it to turn out. You know, don't count your blessings out. You don't ever know how the blessing is going to come in. So be open. Be open. No, this is about not only that. Some people already got it good. Some of you guys are already in good relationships. Some of you have had spouses. I'm not going to say good like it's perfect. You may be dating somebody or dealing with somebody with depression or other things, but it's speaking to, sometimes we don't realize what we have until it's no longer there. We spend so much time looking for this other thing or chasing waterfalls that we miss it. See, this is the Four of Cups. This is the four. What's after four is the five. When he took the cup for granted, looking at these three that wasn't manifesting, instead of making the potential happen, a new potential, look at what happened. That's the five. Now you lost the cups. Now you focused on, because you didn't put no energy into it, nor did you make a decision, but you just chose to check out. For some people, they won't speak up, they won't speak out. I'm telling you, for some people, you will miss an opportunity by pouting, by sulking. Don't take no for an answer for some people. I'm hearing that for somebody. Don't, even if you hear a no, don't let that depress you. If that's what the people looking for at a home, are you looking for work right now? For some people, I'm looking at trying to get into certain schools. You can be trying to get, because this also deals with universities when you're dealing with the Hierophant. Okay. So you may be waiting for some type of an approval. Um, Take it as it resonates. It could also be for someone's child. So a lot of things happening though. Some people will be traveling by flight. I'm seeing this for some folks. It could be in a matter of days, even hours, 8 hours, 8 days on the 8th of August, or which will be like 2 days from now. But this is also 8 weeks traveling by air. Okay, traveling by air. Let me see any other thing. Taurus energy coming up. Taurus could be traveling, coming in. You could be seeing a Taurus. Um, that's about y'all. I'm also picking up Capricorn energy, time wasters, people that waste your time. A Capricorn could be coming back in to somebody's life during this retrograde season. I'm also picking up that same energy with, like I said, Earth and Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And I have a little water, okay, but not much water in the reading. Someone is being weighed down by burdens. They have so many responsibilities. They haven't had a chance to get away. They're just working hard, too much on their plate. For some people, I'm hearing delegate and drop off was no longer yours so that you can move forward. Some people can't get to the new partner or the new thing or the new job because they weighed down by the past. Remember what I told y'all, you got to remove the block to get to the blessing, you know? I'm gonna see if there's any more messages. The live has been long enough, and I only said I was gonna spend a few more minutes. Y'all know this is not my traditional day to read. Well, it used to be Tarot Talk Tuesday. So I'm gonna just tell you guys, I will be doing readings on here, not often. This is not a reading channel on Calligraphy TV. I'll be doing readings a few times a month, but it's not gonna be like a thing where this is a reading channel. This is a metaphysical and art therapy channel. Culture, community, esoteric, spirituality, the same thing. And for my conscious outcast of all flavors, you welcome here. You welcome here, okay? Come in the right spirit, you welcome here. Anyway, so again, y'all can find me here on Calligraphy TV. I'll put the name in the comments. Y'all can also, it should be somewhere, but I'm gonna put it out there. You can also find me on TikTok, Nu Soljet Community, new_Soljet_community. And of course, I'm still tapping in and out on Soljet Tarot, but that would not be my main page. You can also, if you are on Calligraphy and want to join Denim Design, you can, but I'm gonna be operating mostly from YouTube and TikTok. Okay. So anybody see any other messages that may come out? Ooh, look at the next card. It says 100% true love. Some people again will be meeting soulmates. This is happening for real for some people. You found your soulmate, a new baby. Some people gonna be having babies. Congratulations. Some people already having babies. Man, shout out to my viewers that are having babies. Yeah, I don't want to put nobody on blast. They may not want people knowing that, but congratulations to I see quite a few of people that build with Soljet Community that are having babies. Serious relationships and even a family support and love you. And even if they don't, this is 100% true love, period. 100% true love. And like I said, for those that may be in the 4 cup energy, don't allow yourself to miss out on true love, okay? Some people could benefit from Reiki healing. It shows energy healings. And if you are in the Golden Triangle, you may can set up an appointment and get a Reiki healing with me. Other than that, there's several practitioners out there that you can tap in with. You can also learn how to do it yourself. Okay. So let's go ahead. I'm going to spend a few more moments, pull a few more cards. Got my little crown slipping because I don't want to tuck it in too deep. So got to adjust it on that pineal gland. Still picking up that same energy, that same heavy energy. If somebody's sad, this is the same thing I keep pulling up, dealing with grief, sadness, regrets, remorse. Wow. The beach. Is this the beach? This could be the beach, y'all. This really could be the beach if you use your imagination. You doing a beach ritual. For some of you guys, I would definitely recommend going to the beach, visit the beach, um, get by a body of water. If you can't go to the beach, play some beach music in the background, dye your water, put some food coloring in your bath water or something, and put some sea salt in there, like seriously, and immerse yourself in this ocean energy. It's not, and definitely not good as going to the ocean. But hey, I've been also, if anybody's interested that is dealing with so much heartache that I'm picking up, I've been doing rose treatment on myself, and it's helped me tremendously because I didn't know, I went through so much, I didn't know what I would do. I felt like I was being stabbed in my heart and all over my body. So I'm like, man, I got to take it back to the basics. The healer was wounded. My sacral chakra had been triggered really bad. And I'm still, working through. I feel much better. But I did some rose sea salt, rose oil, and I have the rose massage oil too. But I did also like a rose incense. I have some rose tea that I made. I'm doing all of these things. So when you working in natural healing and working with um, natural things. It's not going to necessarily work the way the hospital work and all this instant stuff happening. You have to attack it on all levels. I used color therapy. I drink the tea. I was doing movement. I took the baths. And what I found about rose that's so amazing is it has, and I said this in the beginning of the video, it has similar effects. It has similar healing properties even to being at the beach. For one, they both have the capacity to open up your heart. Okay, so it's bad when if you don't like the smell of roses, you have to find something else that does it for you. But even that in itself, because love is rose is about attracting love. Rose is about healing your grieving heart. And the way it attracts love, when people say, "Oh, that's hocus pocus, that's this, that's voodoo, whatever," rose attracts love because they don't want me to get this message out. There's frequencies in the rose. There's natural energies and frequencies in the rose that are designed to heal the heart, to open the heart center. And this is why it says it attracts love. It's not like using rose is going to just deliver the man or the woman of your dreams to you. But what it will do, it will lighten the burden and the heaviness that you have in your heart, the blocks that you have in your heart, so that you can attract love. So I don't know what's trying to block that message. It may be somebody watching that don't want me to spread the message of love. They don't want me to spread the message of healing. But yes, definitely, if you're a person that deals with heavy grief, look into working with Rose. And I'm seeing somebody that's dealing with heavy grief. For some people, the grieving season is over. They're ready to go into the new beginning. I'm gonna have to give me some water, you guys. New beginnings. Some of you may be meeting Aquariuses. I'm still picking up. I got more water energy. More water is finally coming in here. We didn't have no water. So we got people shut down in their emotions, people that could be emotionally unavailable, um, not connected with the spiritual aspect of it. I'm also seeing it could be a third party situation that's causing this grief, a third party situation. It could also be about just getting out with a group of friends and having a good time, taking a risk, something you generally would have probably not did or said no to. The fool says take a risk to get away from this. This isn't a good place to be in. That's a dark place to be in. That's a dangerous place to be in. And if you feel like hurting yourself, whoever that's for, reach out to somebody, man. For real. Reach out. Some people again can really benefit from some Reiki and some chakra balancing. And for those of you who are going through depression that may be pregnant, some of you may be pregnant and don't know you're pregnant. But for those of you who know you're pregnant and you're going through this depression, that's not good for the baby. So it may be a good time to get the help. Seek, reach out. you know, because I am picking up people that could be going through pregnancy and also experiencing depression, okay? Some kind of depression surrounding a baby, a relationship too. Somebody could be stalking your page. We got some stalker energy here, okay? This could also be misunderstandings that come through, so be mindful. This is air energy again. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Man, what's really going on with Libra, Aquarius, Gemini tonight? I got it again right here. This is generally attributed to Gemini, heavy Gemini energy. I got some Geminis watching me. I know I got Pisces in the house, but breakthroughs. This person could have also cut you off or been the one who, I don't know, something happened here where it left this person. It was quick. It was quick and sudden. The Knight of Swords moved like lightning, okay? Kind of like I said, some of y'all been having some beach ritual experiences of your own, or just experiences of feeling that level of pain. But I'm saying that the pain, the healing season is now. It's time. The pain season is over. It's time to release it because it's gonna come. Certain things will be brought right back in for that cold winter season. It's time to embrace new things, embrace life. I'm seeing some people that may be doing some things around October, Halloween, harvest season. You see the pumpkin there. So Halloween is significant. So that's Scorpio energy coming through. The secret will also be revealed. It's also speaking to any secrets you have. I already told y'all, I'm seeing the announcement. This is the announcement of a wedding, a baby, or some type of a celebration. Congratulations on a new job, whatever that is for you. There is a new beginning that's coming in. And it's speaking to not revealing, not revealing. This is Pisces energy too. Pisces know how to keep secrets. Not revealing, but not revealing what you know yet. That's how sometimes those monitors and these haters come in and block. He's in jail. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Oh no. Did he kill him? I remember the Capricorn, so maybe he's stuck. Wow, that is crazy. He didn't went to jail for powing. Mm. Damn, his roommates. Yeah, Capricorns can be like when they're on the dark side, child. They can be violent. No, that's crazy, Shaylee. I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe you can talk to him while give him some inspiration while he in there. Girl, it say get away from me. Whoever this was for, get away from me. Picking up Libra, Gemini, Aquarius again. I cannot make this up. Y'all see me shuffle these cards. It's repetitive. Why are we picking Gemini? I mean, why? What's up with this? Somebody also lost a job or will lose a job. You may have lost your position with your woman or your man. You know what I mean? It's telling somebody to come clean though. You may feel like you lost your position, but it said come clean. Don't be a chicken about it. It says come clean. Show them who you are. For some people, it say get clean. You got to get off the stuff. I already said it. Get clean. Some is come clean. Show them who you are. It says honesty will resolve this issue. So some people are scared to speak on the truth that you think is worse than what it is, and it would actually resolve the issue. That harmony that you seek, you can have simply by just speaking the truth. Male or female, take it as it resonates. Oh wow. Yeah, the news could have got it wrong. The news could have got it wrong. Wow, Shaylee, I'm love and light to you, queen, peace and power. He had to slow down, I guess, whatever he's going through. But yeah, we'll talk about that unless you want to share. We'll talk about it in the inbox or something. Feel free to, if you want to vent or anything, I'm here for you. You know that. Okay. See what else comes out. On this long live. I don't be going long live like this on YouTube much. Okay, so yeah, things being revealed heavy on Cancer energy. Um, something isn't what it appears to be. There could be like more to the story for some people. Somebody's going to reveal a powerful truth. Somebody's about to reveal some powerful information. They could also be speaking their truth, telling you, because I already said I see a breakup or a loss of some sort. So, and maybe that's your energy too, Shaylee, with that heavy, heavy five of cups, because it just keeps, it was repeating. Okay. Seeing somebody that could be having twins. Somebody's going to give birth to twins. Oh my God. Congratulations. Whoever. If it has not happened yet, I'm seeing somebody going to get pregnant with twins. That's definitely the possibility. That's first energy I'm picking up. It could be a couple of people. You might have just had twins, and if you just had twins, congratulations. Wow. um, for others of you, you may be working two jobs and you're having two sources of income. Some of you guys are concerned about money, but skillfully manipulating it. And some people need to get balance, okay? This, like I said, whether it's a chakra balance or, you wanting to get your mind right mentally, like I said, try the beach. You don't always have to go in, unless that's your choice, getting on medicine. Some people are avoiding the medication. I'm hearing like not wanting to take antidepressant pills and things like that. Well, then if that's the case, you still got to add that natural component and get with a practitioner, get someone like myself also that can give you some solutions or some alternative solutions to working with taking from somebody to deal and have struggled with seasonal depression my whole life, and also just having bouts of depression. But seasonal depression, yes, I didn't got into a science where I prepare myself for winter, because winter is like not my good time. It's not my good season. So, well, girl, that's crazy. Oh, thank you, Shaylee. Thank you. I was like, that's what I said. I'm gonna just chill tonight. Well, girl, so are you gonna stand by him or what? Because that's really crazy. That means he's being framed. And even though, like I said, though, some things happen for a reason. Because while he's in that season of sitting, he got a lot to think about. Because even if he didn't do the pow pow, then there's other things that he has done karmically that has him in this frequency. So once y'all can get to the bottom of things, if you're gonna stand by him, pray for him to have victory. But at the same time, it's always a frequency. Right. Well, this is your moment, girlfriend. This is your moment. When they down and out, sometimes they'll remember you being the greatest friend and the greatest supporter they had. I had a few good friends. Shout out to Ishmael Bay reaching out to me, seeing how I'm doing. Shout out to all of the ones of y'all that's done that, because they're like, okay, how you doing? been Energy been different. Just people checking in on me, because that's a good thing. Everybody needs that. There's a fire sign coming up. You talked about somebody else doing it. This could also be another witness for whoever to take it as a resonate. This is court cases. This is justice. So if somebody else is associated with this that he will be covering from, I'm picking up a fire sign. I'm picking up Sagittarius, Leo, or an Aries. And I don't know what that's about. Somebody could be going through the struggle with a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. This is a hard season right here. And like you said, we in this together. It's like that. For some people that's in relationships, we could be struggling together. We in this together. How some people, they could be addicts and they stay together. Or some people that may they down on their luck financially and they homeless, but they still stay together. They have scandals going on about them and they stay together. So this speaks to that type of energy. I'm picking up heavy Leo energy. So some of this, so with you, Shaylee, just because we're here talking, this could be something that involves a Leo, or it could be during Leo season that this comes to a head. It also deals with Libra or justice, so it could also be things that happen in late September to October. Okay, so yeah, that's deep. For other people, I was speaking of people that may have lost income or lost a job. Let me look at that. I'm picking up water sign. Water sign male, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They may be also going through heartache. Could also have a loss of income. But I'm also picking up Gemini. They dealing with something financially as well. Gemini male. If it's not, and I said Gemini because it's come up so much, but it can also be Aquarius and Libra. We have it right here too. Okay. So for some of you guys, you will be having new beginnings with your finances, so don't worry. Okay. Anything else before I stop this live, child? Yeah, the job is on the way. Keep looking, stay steady, put it out there. This is another earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, new beginnings. And I also spoke to proposals. I'm looking at job offers. I'm looking at decisions. It's telling for some people you like to take your time before making a decision. And this is planning for the future. Some of you need to go back to school or thinking about going back to school, and that will actually up your stock. If you don't want to go to college and college ain't for you, it may be a trade school or some sort. You may find a trade. Real estate also came up earlier, like I said. So some people may be looking at also planning on buying a house, putting their money together, budgeting. For others, again, babies and marriages. I'm telling you guys, somebody is getting married. It ain't me, but somebody getting married. This is a proposal. If you're not getting married, the person may want an engagement with you or they want to go steady with you, okay? Picking up again, water. This is water and earth right here, Shaylee. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Don't have to be just those signs. I have all of them, though, honestly, because we also have the fire sign, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. All of those energies are coming out, okay? I didn't get air in this particular lay. I did get air for something with finances and air signs, okay? Anything else? Anything else? The star. Star says you're on the right track. I'm gonna also say don't talk your business to some people because the star also deals with gossip. Okay, the star could run their mouth. For some people, it's not going to come out in the form of gossip. But I already spoke about that earlier in the live. I spoke about betrayal. So just be careful, okay? Because people talking. Some of you may need to hear. And back to Shaylee, I just wanted to say this part. If you do hear information, just keep it zipped because there's more information that could come out. There's a lot of talk and just be clear on that. I need to sell his house to get a lawyer. He hesitating on it. Yeah, it's very serious. He probably is waiting, but yeah, all of this stuff is manifesting, okay? He better, if he don't want to end up like this, he better sell that house or do whatever he got to do because he's in a bad situation right now. But hear him out because he may have another solution. I don't know if he do, but he might. Secret lovers come out for some people. Ooh, somebody missing a secret love. We are in love, but we keep it hidden. My lover has another. We are committed, but our love is taboo. We're not committed. It's just hot sex. That's for some people, okay? Yeah, for sure, Queen. Spiritual teacher. Oh no. Secret lovers, spiritual teacher. It's time for me to get off this live. You see what this shit say? Get off Facebook. I don't know who the secret lover is. You could be dating a spiritual teacher. The secret lover could be a spiritual teacher. This water sign could be a person like that too. That's a spiritual teacher. This king. You could be dealing with a minister. Somebody could be sneaking with a deacon. I don't know, but for other people, some people need a spiritual teacher too. For some people, but I'm seeing straight up secret lovers, the energy vampire. Um, when a student is ready, a teacher will appear. It speaks to that too. Okay. For some people, it's saying get off Facebook. I follow that cue for the most part. It may be telling me right now I need to get off Facebook, so maybe I do. But some of you are saying get off Facebook, they won't support you, and that's that. Okay, get off Facebook, they won't support you. That's why I said one of the first cards I pulled tonight is start a YouTube channel. So anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else I can say? The other messages that come out. Somebody on the drug. Hey, If you do the drug, don't let the drug do you. Somebody is definitely dealing with addiction. And like I said, this don't have to be just like a drug addiction. It definitely can be, but it can also be addicted to other things, addicted to porn, addicted to video games, addicted to food, addicted to whatever it is, addicted to occult knowledge. The esoteric, that which is hidden, seek a teacher. See, keep speaking to that. The spiritual teacher and the occult knowledge. Occult knowledge. Somebody has that. That which is hidden, seek a teacher when a student is ready. Science, cosmos, magic. So this is somebody you have that has esoteric implications. They must be watching my live. I don't know who that is. But I got a lot of occultic people that I know that I don't know that's on my denim design page. So you never know. Anyway, you guys, somebody's on a weight loss journey. He's also saying drop dead weight. Okay. I'm gonna pick up these last few cards and I'm done. Whatever these last messages are that just fell. Somebody is cross watching right now, you guys. Who's watching me? Cross watching your page from a dummy account. Somebody watching some, hey, take it as it resonates. These all fell on the floor, okay? Getting readings about your sign, watching you from a distance. They watch all you post and do. I don't know who that's for, what that's for. Stalking your social media page. Told you they cross watching, but they also stalking your social media page. Somebody is maybe missing you, or it could be a troll. It says the artist and the dreamer. So the person could be an artist or a dreamer, or you could be the artist and the dreamer that the person is stalking, okay? It says the bully. So this could be somebody that's been kind of acting mean. Now, all of these scenarios don't have to be the same. These are just the cards that fell. So we're still dealing with bully energy. It could be somebody that's just holding out. They stalking your page because they want to hold a grudge, or they stalking your page because they don't like you. I don't know who that's for. Anger. And some people want to pick a fight because you're not giving them no energy. They just want to come on your page and be like that because you're not giving them no energy. Once again, somebody that was pretending to be sweet or pretending to be sweet is artificially sweet. They can also have a coke addiction or a coke addiction. You get what I'm saying? But it's a coke ain't it. Okay, so this is dealing with a fake person. Sometimes, like I said, it could be artificial sugars, artificial things in your diet that's also causing problems. But it ends on baby mama drama. So somebody baby mama could be watching the damn live or stalking your page, cross watching. But whatever the case, she say, "Girl, I know he told you he's sweet. He made you think he was artificially sweet. He artificially sweet. He's not really sweet. He ain't. That's what the girl said. He ain't. Where my child support? I want to fight. All of that kind of energy. Girl, ain't nobody got time for that. For whoever that's for. But yeah, the stalkers are stalking. The watchers are watching. Yes, he's thinking about you. Yes, she's thinking about you. Yes, there will be reconciliations along with permanent breakups. But a lot of reconciliations after great conversations, sometimes good makeup sex, all of that. So you guys, this is going to be another hard month, but have heart, hold out, lean to the spirit, lean to your inner self, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, well, Pluto. Oh, Pluto. Yeah, Pluto. Yeah, Pluto is hard. That's a hard energy. Very hard energy. Shaylee, how do you get to this? Are you on my StreamYard, or are you on because I'm still trying to figure out how all of this works. Or are you on the Facebook? Ooh, Chiron and Mars directly on his moon. Yeah. See, that's in his chart. That's what I'm saying. Some people just dealt a hand like that in life. Oh God, and thank y'all for being so dope with the energy, so rad, so amazing with the energy y'all giving me tonight, because Soljet been through spiritual warfare. It has not been easy. And I'm not, like I said, I don't have any regrets. Yes, sometimes when people do things to us that hurt, it is painful. Oh, you on YouTube, right on. It is painful. It hurts really, really bad. Um, Sometimes we got to look at the roles we played, the part we played in the situation. Then we get to realize that you have to take the good with the bad. See, one of the things that I learned from a demon years ago, I call him a demon. Oh, but it was somebody that I used to know years ago. Well, we were in a relationship for many years, and he would tell me, because he would always be messing up, always cheating, always doing something. And he told me one day, he said, You can't just love people when they're doing everything right that makes you happy. He said that's not love. He said real love is about that's oh wow. Wow. He said real love is about loving people regardless when they because everybody, nobody is perfect. So if you really, you committed to being together, or is it only when the person makes you happy? That's superficial. That's surface stuff, right? So I'm not going to sit here and deny what I feel about certain people in my life, from family to friends to spouses or whatever. I still, if I love you, I love you. But that don't mean that I have to subject myself to the abuse. That don't mean that you have to subject yourself to the abuse. And not only that, sometimes the person doesn't want you anymore. It's over with, right? Sometimes you just gotta be okay with that, no matter how bad it hurt. But that don't negate the good times. That don't negate the happy memories and stuff, right? So it's all in how you want to look at it. Somebody is coming back in from the past. They could be praying about this, resting about this, dreaming about you, but there is a past person that will be returning, okay? For some of you, they deal with like 6 weeks, sometimes it's 6 days. You know what? That guy too, if he get out, it may be on the sixth beat. He could either do like if he's innocent, he could do 6 weeks, he could do 6 months. Take it as it resonates because this is also a card of incarceration. Not only is it a card of convalescing or being sick, it's also a card of incarceration. You can't do nothing but lay down and be there, right? Now, for some people, like I said, health could be improving. Somebody could also be getting visits, take it as it resonates from the dead. That could be coming during sleep, where you could actually feel the presence of the dead. For some of you, it may be visiting grave sites and stuff like that, okay? His birthday's on the 6th. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's deep. And six energy is on. Okay. Wow. King of Cups coming in. So King of Cups could be returning. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But somebody is returning. I'm also picking up somebody that could be visited. The dead ancestor is a father figure. And that could have been a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or it could actually be a father, a grandfather. But yeah, somebody may be getting a visit or information through a dream or however you operate. This person was in the military. They could have been like sorry, the top of my nose is itching. They could have been like a sailor or a marine or something like that. They could also be a fisherman or people that enjoy being on the water and like to, do the boat thing. Hi, Connie. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm literally at the end of the live. I'm just delirious. might as well just look. I might as well just make the live a whole 2 hours, huh, y'all? We only got a few minutes left. We only got a few minutes left. So again, if you are watching on Facebook or on Calligraphy TV, make sure y'all hit that like button and show some love for the time and energy spent in exchange. I give thanks and show much love to you guys. That's why I'm doing a live so long. Oh, interesting. I may be picking up a lot of your energy. Well, you could, and you are Pisces, and we had Saturn. See, that's what's bringing that back around too. Think about this, Shaylee. Saturn and Pisces are having this weird transit. Saturn and Pisces, and then that ended up going retrograde because Saturn is retrograde right now. That's why he's in those troubles. Saturn is also retrograde on top of those other alignments that you spoke to, but Saturn and Pisces got some type of a journey there because you guys are walking hand in hand, and basically it's a thing where we want to take all of that spiritual energy, all of this imagination, and all of these crazy ideas we may have, and we want to figure out how to put them on a base level. How can you make it make sense? You know what I mean? anyway, okay. So we got the Knight of Pentacles, we got the Sun. Yeah, it's really the same card. So I'm gonna probably stop soon. The Knight of Pentacles is making plans. Like I said, some things are also going to be exposed. The sun is showing a good turnabout. So, like I said, he may not be in there long like that, Shaylee. You know, it may be somebody that can help. Or because it's still justice. We still got to wait till we go to court. He may be still dealing with the lawyer stuff and all of that. But it does show, see what else you can do before y'all sell his house too, and just see if there's anything else. Girl, I know. I know, I know, I know. You say I'm very much a Virgo. Me too. Virgo all day, all the way. Um, 4 placements in Virgo, you guys. But I was just gonna say this for everybody and anybody that's listening. I'm gonna pull 3 more cards out of this deck, and I'm going to close on this. Um, Burdens, yeah, man, knock it out. If you can delegate, delegate. Some people just got way, way, way too much on their plate, and that's also not good for the health. Okay, causing health issues. Um, I'm gonna say this though, you guys. We have some very rough transits that we just came from, and some that we're still going through. Some people may be going through divorces, some people going through breakups, some people going through deaths, going to jail. You know, different things that's real, real hard. Losing people, and take care of yourself this month and walk with the spirit. That's the best thing that we can do right now, because this pain is so heavy for some people that it's debilitating. You hear me? I went through so much trauma with my sacral, I couldn't even walk sometimes. I could walk, but it was very hard to walk, very heavy, because trauma and stress can do that to you. And I only can do is work. And and spirit is putting us in this place where we're almost forced. Those of us that have this spiritual energy, those of us that have what some people say chosen ones, I say soul jets, evolved ones, star seeds, however you want to speak to it, we fight and we take in so much harder and so much more intense. So take care of your mental health. One of the things I did do, I did a coconut washing on myself, and maybe I'll do a video on that, because I did do take a picture of some of the steps before I got my hair braided. um I did a good washing. Just first I did clear water and I did my prayers. um I didn't do like we normally do in our E5 tradition, is to crack the coconut, and I didn't do that. I just got some really fresh coconut water though, and I put it all through my scalp after I washed it out with clear water, and then I mixed it. I did a mixture with the oil, and I really didn't want to do that. I did it that time because I wanted my hair to have a little moisture as I'm getting braided. But what I would prefer to do is do the head washing with the water. Then you find a shampoo you want to use, or you could make it into shampoo and then put the oil on later as a conditioner, because that, I'm speaking, especially the black people, we got dry hair. I can't speak to, I only know ninth ether black hair is so dry, and it absorbs, it just soaks in so much, all of the moisture is just soaked up. So the coconut oil is really good for that, anybody listening. But on another note, the coconut water is also good for spiritual balance in your mind, mental balance, mental balance. That's what we need right now. We need mental soundness and mental balance. Don't let the illusions run you to a space of being, crazy, because it will heighten, and what's doing it is the pressure. A lot of people feel like they can't move forward or how they want to move. But just remember that a lot, especially with Uranus, that's a tricky one because it deals directly with the mind. That's Aquarius. So just know that these energies are passing energies. They're passing energies. And for those of us who are grieving, broken heart, lost loves, new loves, whatever it is, you guys take care of your heart, take care of yourself. And I thank y'all so much for tapping in. See, I just said take care of your heart. Look at that. Somebody is going through severe heartache, and I feel your pain. Okay. Some people got to make a decision also. You could be in a love triangle, like I said. Somebody could also be getting out of a relationship and they're going into a new one. That new person may be the catalyst to change, actually. Okay. So, yeah. Any any other messages in this set? Let's see one closing message. I should have brought my oracles out. I'm sorry. It says, don't let your past hold you back. So I'm leaving on that message. This is South Node going into the North Node. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, beloved. Don't let your past hold you back. And see, your past can hold you back in many ways right now, because the South Node deals with your past, what you're comfortable with, what you're familiar in. The North Node is going to push you into your um, out of your comfort zone. And it's going to push you into that space that don't feel so good, that feels unfamiliar because you're not accustomed to it yet. Sometimes we're so used to being in negative energy, we don't even know when we won. We're so used to losing, we don't even know when we have won. We don't even know when the fight is over. So don't let your past hold you back. That don't mean that If a past person come, they wrong for you, may be right for you, but don't let the past BS, the past conditions, the past mindsets, and the past people, if they're not right for you, hold you back. And I'm gonna end on that, you guys. My schedule is gonna become more regular. Like I said, I'm going through my own heart stuff too. I'm healing. I'm healing from losses and new beginnings. Thank you guys for giving me some strength though and some support. So, and yes, I talk fast. You got to listen fast with me, child. I'm Mercury. Old placements in Mercury, one in Gemini. Your North Node is in Gemini. Oh, yeah. You got to make some decisions, Queen, for sure. Anyway, they say watch your mouth. Ooh, are they talking about me or somebody else? Let's all do that. Remember when I said be mindful of what you say? People could turn that stuff around. It could be offensive. We got it, especially when speaking of Gemini and speaking of Virgo and all of that, because we got these retrogrades going on. But so many of us are affected by the retrograde. Yeah, it says watch your mouth. It could be somebody that you also made mad by something you said, and that's why I say, oh, is it me? Because I'm always making people mad. Not always, but the truth do piss people off, but it will make you free. So anyway, love and light to everybody, hearts. Um, yeah. And I was just gonna say the schedule is gonna be more regular. I was going through so much with all of that stuff, but it's I'm getting more comfortable with it now, you guys. Thank y'all so much. I love to talk, as you can tell. But anyway, if you didn't get to see the live from the beginning, check out the live. It's a good 2 hour live, something good to go to sleep to. Yeah. You may not have to watch it consciously the whole night, but my voice and my energy is something cool to go to sleep to. Okay. Also the beginning ritual. So y'all make sure y'all get it in, give thanks, love, and light to the ancestors, and take care of yourself and take care of the planet, and yeah, take care of the people you love. You know, peace. Ashe. Thank you.